Yo guys, before I start today's video off, I'd just like to talk a little bit about Streamlabs. Now Streamlabs is a multi-cross stream platform that will basically allow your channel to grow 10 times faster. Now if you actually click the link in the description down below, you will actually get 70% off of this, and basically just check it out for yourself if you really want to. But Streamlabs actually offers a design your own stream overlays, alert box themes, alert box sounds, logo maker, multi-stream, custom tip page tips, and a mobile app. It also has the App Store, merch, cloud bot, charity, sponsors, and then a couple of other apps followed around with this you will get included in the premium pack. So it's worth checking out, and like I say, you get 70% off if you do use my code or my link that's in the description down below. But in my opinion, it's really worth it, as your channel will grow literally 10 times faster. Yo guys, welcome back to another video. Now today I'm actually going to be showing you a kind of large mesh that's actually working on Ragnarok right now. This actually has been out for quite a while, but I just thought I'd actually upload this still because it also hasn't been on my channel yet. And the credits for this will be in the description down below. But the coordinates for this spot are actually on the screen right now at 41.1 and 40.4, and this is the location on the map right here. And like I say, it's also kind of like an easy spot to get into. It might be a bit awkward at first, but once you've actually got it your first try, then you'll know how to do this time after time. So all you're going to want to do is come over to this mountain. If you look at the rocks, you would see a big hole basically in the floor here. Once you are down here, you can obviously build down here Unofficial. Unofficial. Sadly, this doesn't work for Official. It's Unofficial only. As you can see there, obviously the foundation was red. So I just went and quickly switched over to Unofficial settings. And as you can see now, you can just build all the way in here. And obviously, if this was official, it would be really OP. Because it's not obviously official. Obviously, it's not too good, but it's still OP if you are playing that. So what you are going to do is just place a bed down on the floor, quite far away from the corner, and just name it anything really, just so you don't get your beds mixed up. Obviously, you can name it whatever you want; it doesn't really matter. And then next up, what you are going to do is get the other bed, and then try and put it in like kind of the same place where I do. You can just use one bed if you really wanted to, but I was using two at the start because it's sometimes easier if you can get it in the right spot. But if not, you can just use one, or instead of you can use two instead of three basically. So just name the beds just different names, obviously, so you don't get them all mixed up. That's just the best thing to do. Now, obviously, this isn't required if you think you can hit it first time. But that's just to obviously avoid confusion and stuff. Just name the beds, and then try and push one bed really far back as you can, so the furthest back as you can possibly do. And then what you are going to do is actually go ahead and fast travel to the closest bed. This is the first method basically. So there's two methods to this. So go ahead and fast travel to the closest bed, as you'll see in the gameplay when I actually do load in. And then when you do look behind you, it should then give you the option to lie down on the second bed you have pushed furthest into the corner. Obviously, you can collect your stuff as well. Just try and not go too far, it will push you out. And as you can see, it just gives you the option to lay on bed. But this is what happens sometimes if you don't get in the right spot. It will push through straight through the floor. And if this does happen, then obviously you can just use the second method. So it's fast travel back to the first bed at the start. And then fast travel to the furthest bed. Instead of lying on that bed, you have to fast travel to that one now. And then it should actually push you above the bed this time. And then you will be through the mesh, technically. And then all you have to do is literally just turn around and then place a bed on the foundation. And then fast travel to that one. And then you will actually, you don't have to fast travel to this one, you can just lie on this one and you'll actually be through the mesh, as you'll just see in the gameplay in a minute anyway. So once I do play it, you can place it, you can just lay on the bed. And then once you are obviously laid in it, you can just jump off, and now you'll be through the main part of the mesh, and it's quite a big area to build in, as you can see in the gameplay now. And you can also build down here, obviously. But also you've got all this area, and obviously you can go all the way up as well if you really wanted to, and just try and stay inside the mesh. And you've got all this area down here. It's pretty large, obviously base location as well, because of how big and how many different spaces there actually is. And if you do actually follow it all the way up as well, you've actually got another area at the top of here. And like I say, it can probably go all the way around or all the way up if it... I haven't really checked it out, but if the mesh mountains actually go all the way up, then you will build up there as well. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.